Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sol. So for today's video, I might be looking a little weird right now. I am going to show you how I contour and set my face. I know this is a very basic thing, but we all do this differently, and I just kind of wanted to show you how I do it and the products that I use. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And also to follow me on my social medias, that is Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. And if you want to see how I contour my face and if you want any new tricks or ideas, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have my foundation laid out right now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to set my under eyes. So this is, to me, this is a part of the contouring baking process. So I'm going to go ahead and take my RCMA powder. It comes in a container like this. It's about $12 a container, and you can find it at beautylish.com. But I have it in a container like this just because the container that it comes in, it's like not user friendly at all. So I'm going to take my powder, and with my beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and dip it in there, and it is damped. And I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes. So I'm going to just pat it in, and then I usually take it all the way out to the side like that. Then I bring it up on the nose a little bit, put it on my smile line, and now let's do the other side. So some people don't like to really bake, if you will. I don't bake all the time. I only do it when I know that I'm going to be wearing my makeup for a while. But otherwise, I don't do it because you are putting a lot of powder on your skin, and I kind of don't like that feeling. So I usually just put like a little bit, just as much as I need to set this, and then I move on. So basically what you're doing with baking is setting the creams that you have put on your face. Anything like the concealer that will crease is right now getting like pressed onto the skin by the powder so that it doesn't move. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer, where I usually do as well. I only did it under my eyes before I started recording. So I also do a little bit on the center of my forehead and then a little bit on my chin. Sometimes I'll do it down the bridge of my nose, not always. So I'm not going to do it for the purpose of this video because I don't always do it. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. And what this does is give your face light, and then when we contour, it will look hollow wherever we put the darkness. So this will automatically change the shape of your face. And now with the side of the beauty blender that still has a little powder, I'm just going to go ahead and press it into the skin. But as you can see, I don't have tons of powder going on. It's just a little bit up there. So now with a little brush, I'm going to remove the powder that I have on the sides and any powder that I might have on my forehead. And now I'm going to go ahead and start contouring. So for this today, I'm going to use my SMASHBOX dual stick foundation. So it's basically a foundation and a contour. It is a soft contour, so it won't look as harsh. But because I am also going to show you how to do it with powder, I thought that I'd do a softer one so that way it's not too harsh, it's not too like dark on my cheeks. So I'm going to take the contour side, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a line right by like my ear, I would say, and then curve it down. So as you can see here, I have a line right here, and now the other side right there. And then I take it out of my forehead. So what you have to think about when you do this is like making a 3. So I take it from my forehead down to my cheeks and then down to my chin. So you don't want it to kind of cut from your cheeks to your chin. You want it to be kind of continuous because the face is continuous. So if you just do this and then this, then you're going to be able to see that it stops. And now taking a brush that looks like this. I don't really know the name of this brush. I got it a long time ago in a makeup convention, and it's a crown brush, and it's a C404, but it's just kind of like a kabuki brush with synthetic fibers. This is very good to blend contour in, and this is usually what I use. So now what I'm gonna do is take this and do circular motions to blend this cream contour in. So starting with my cheeks, or the hollows of my cheeks, and then I move up. And this particular contour from Smashbox is very creamy and very easy to blend, which is why I like it. And then make sure you do your chin. Okay, so now that we have blended it in with the brush, I take my beauty blender and I just pat everything in to make sure that everything is blended out. Now I'm going to take my bronzer from MAC, and this is Refined Golden, and I'm going to take my 527 brush from Morphe. This is my favorite combination right here. This is my go-to. This is what I use. I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face before I contour. This is usually how I do it. So I just dip my brush in, and then I'm going to go in and bronze up that contour. So I do in the summertime, I mostly bronze. And what bronzing is to me is that your face looks more like it has a tan versus you being like cut contour. And then when it comes to winter time, then I do more of a contouring. So now that I have bronzed up the face, I'm going to take my Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D and take in this mid color right here. Our middle color is Shadow Play, and a fan brush, a very big fan brush. This one's from Morphe, but it came with a set, so it doesn't have a number. And I'm just gonna lightly dip it in there, tap off the excess, and then now I'm gonna contour. So you wanna put it right on the hollow of your cheek and just go like this, so you can see how defined my cheek looks right there. And if you do this with like a fan brush like this, it's super easy to do. Now I go back in with my bronzer brush and just make sure I diffuse it a little bit. And now, because contour can get a little messy, we're going to clean it up. So I'm going to go back in with my RCMA powder and dip my beauty blender in it. So what you want to do is go right underneath the contour and draw a line all the way to your chin. In my opinion, this makes your cheeks look more hollow, and they will give your face more definition. I don't do this all the time, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just showing you how to highlight and contour and how to bake. So we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. Okay guys, so now that I've left this sit for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and remove everything. So I'm just gonna take a brush, just make sure I remove it, make sure there's no white cast under it. That's also like a thing you have to watch out for when you do clean up your contour, is that there's no white cast. So as you can see, it looks clean, but my face color matches everything else. And then I'm going to take the one from underneath the eyes. And for the next step, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. I usually do this after I'm done with my face. So taking the same contour stick, I'm just going to draw two lines. So line one, and line two. So, and then you want to do it right at the tip of your nose so that it connects. So now taking this Maylee brush, it has like a little flat brush at the top. This is perfect for contouring. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it down. And I always go in downward motions when I'm blending in my nose contour. And I know it looks really harsh right now, but it'll look okay. Don't worry, just trust me. Then the tip of the nose, which I also pat with my finger, and then the other side. And now because I did put a lot, then I'm going to take my beauty blender. Make sure it's not on the side that you have the powder. And I'm just gonna press it down like so. And now taking a small brush like this. This is a Morphe M576. And going back into shadow play, I'm going to dip the brush in very lightly, tap it off. And I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just gonna lightly go over this to set the contour. Because it was a cream, you always want to set a cream with a powder. And then I go back in with the same brush that I clear all my setting powder, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is blended in. And now for the part that we all love, I'm gonna highlight. So I'm going to take my Mirage highlighter from Dose of Colors and the Desi and Katie collection, and I'm going to take my M501, and I'm just gonna dip it in. So you always want to highlight the high points of your face. So right on top of your cheeks. This helps the contour because you see the hollow here and then you see a high point. So basically gives you kind of a facelift. And then I do a little bit on my forehead, like so. And then Cupid's bow. This will make your lips look a little bigger as well. Your chin. And then I take a smaller brush, dip it in, and I do my nose. So do a little dot. And then a line. And then I tap it in. And now that we have finished highlighting and contouring the face, I go ahead and set it. And I'm using my Morphe setting spray today. And then this is something I've been doing lately. So to keep my face hydrated, I'm going to go with my Photo Finish Water Primer by SMASHBOX and just spritz it a little bit all over my face. And we're gonna let that set in. I'm going to go ahead and apply some lipstick and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and applied some lipstick on. So as you can see, my contour is popping. Is everything I like it to be. It's not too like, how would I say this? It's not too harsh, but it's still there. You can still see it. And I think I make it really easy for myself. I try not to do too much. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you guys want to see any other tips, tricks, any other makeup trends, please let me know and I will make that video for you. Just comment down below and I will see you guys on my next video.